of Graeme Kenna from the
Graeme Kenna.
Department for Adult Services in Council. Please leave a message and I will get back to you.
After you've finished your message, just hang up, or to hear more options, please press 1.
Yes, hello, Mr. Kenna. It's Mr. Hussain here, once again leaving yourself another daily message like a broken record. Today is a Thursday, the 29th of August, 2024. And as you know, I've been leaving you daily messages from the 2nd of October, 2023, following my brother's unlawful abduction from my care and private care home. My private £350 million care home, which you then look to sabotage through your collusion and collaboration and villainous conspiracy with the Housing Association, that you look to remove us from the place after having unlawfully abducted my brother and now are detaining him in your private prison at Sunningdale Care Home, which is acting and operating as a de facto private prison for my brother, and giving them instructions not to engage with us whilst you continue to hold my brother hostage in this manner. And I'm ringing up them, I'm just like yourself, I'm ringing them up daily. And when I say daily, you know the fact that I'm ringing yourselves up daily, so I must be ringing them up daily and asking just to speak to my brother over the telephone. Now, you are clearly staged an event on the 3rd of June in looking to justify and give you the pretext to deny us access to my brother, as you had previously put bail conditions in place. So effectively, the police, after having 9 months investigated, had to remove the bail conditions, only for you to instigate the exact same situation through the care home now. So you had given instructions and privately commissioned the services of the Housing Association, because they were also looking to raise false flag alerts that my brother, the gas safety inspectors were looking to raise, the Manningham Housing gas safety inspectors were looking to raise false flag alerts in October 2022, so that you could have justification to kidnap my brother. That all abysmally failed. So that staged event failed. This recent staged event has also failed, where you've not been able to establish a justification to deny me access to see my brother or have any contact with him. In fact, that's a conversation where that meeting went exceedingly well for me and my brother, and was detrimental to your interest, because it clearly showed my brother being neglected in the care home and suffering as a consequence. I've then subsequently proceeded to raise this as serious issues with the West Yorkshire Police, all being disregarded, because not only is Manningham Housing Association under your private commission, not only are the courts and tribunal services under your private commission, not only are the judges and the judiciary under your private commission, but most importantly and most villainously, the West Yorkshire Police is also under your private commission to do as per your bidding. So you can just instruct them to come to my house and arrest me and detain me while you come and abduct my brother and force him into a care institution of your choosing, and force to medicate him and force him to live in a private prison of your choosing, also that you can save on money and costs in order for you to justify your position as to executing your duty of care. Now, I'm leaving you messages here every single day I'm leaving you a message, and you can't be bothered to talk to me, and you can't be bothered to pick up the phone and address these issues. Oh, Mr. Hussain, you must put it in a writing. Well, have I not sending emails every single day to everybody, every single councillor, the Home Secretary, the Prime Minister, all being marginalised and ignored, all being disregarded, all because you know that fact that it's all one big conspiracy, it's all one big collusion, it's all one big club, isn't it? It's all a club that you all are effectively stating that they were independent and we're working, there's that independent oversight and the safeguards in place. There are no safeguards in place for your villainous evil tyranny and debauchery. You're basically torturing and murdering people at will, because you can't fulfill your duty of care to them in their old age, such as meeting their pension needs and also meeting their healthcare needs in old age, because you're on the verge of bankruptcy. You've been on the verge of bankruptcy for more than a couple of decades, hasn't it been? You've been kicking down this can down the road and continue to tell people that you're a city of culture, benevolent and benign, when the reality is you are malevolent, malicious, cruel and vindictive. Hence why you're targeting and victimizing me. Am I not leaving you a message every single day? You've come to my house, you've arrested me, you've taken away my phones, you've taken away my data, you've taken away my bitcoins, you've taken away all my money, you've taken away my care home now, and you've now taken away my brother, who you're just going to effectively murder. And not only are you privately commissioning the services of all the other professional institutions, Oh no, it doesn't stop there. You've also privately commissioned the services of my nieces and nephews who Wasim, Tasveer and Shagufta to go pay my brother's death committee money, so that when he does die, they're going to be the next of kin. So that my people that are related and have no personal investment in my brother's health and welfare, that have not stakeholders in his welfare and life, are now going to be taking charge of him when he dies. That's the reality, isn't it? That's how you've been operating. You get people that are not stakeholders and have no history with the person, and only exploit the relationship that they have in order for you to achieve your objectives. And your objectives are always to save on costs, always to save on money. And like anything else, when those who look to save on money, when the roof is about to collapse, have the roof thrown down on their heads because of the fact that you didn't these are false economies that you're doing. You believe, you as a local authority who are incompetent and have been proven to be incompetent, now believes that you're saving on costs. These are all false economies. You do not know how to do a positive economy. You do not know how to put a step right. Every single step that you put is wrong and a failure. And then utilizing public money in order to cover up those failures and plug holes using public social care money in order to plug holes that you've been creating as a failing, incompetent and retarded local authority. Can't do the jobs properly, and then look to sabotage anybody who can do a more effective job. I charge £1 million a week, and I think that's a good price, because in the absence of me charging £1 million a week, whatever money you're making is fraudulent and crooked, and you've created an environment and institutions that are all fraudulent and crooked, that are torturing and murdering people to death. And then you say, oh no, but we're acting in the best interest. Oh no, we're egalitarian. We've got the human rights that we're very courteous to. We protect your data and data protection rights and so on. So all lies and deceptions. You are criminal organizations that are torturing and murdering people because you can't do your jobs properly in order to plunder and profiteer from death, murder and mayhem. You're not in a position to do your jobs properly. All I'm asking you to do is let me speak to my brother on the telephone, and you're even denying us that basic of rights. Well, that's fair enough. Every message that I'm leaving you is costed out to you at a rate of £1 million. You tell me to put things in an email. I'm sending you two daily emails now, every single day, all being marginalized and ignored because that's how you operate. I'm sending it to everybody, all right, and nobody's looking to respond. Nobody's looking to care. Oh, we must allow the professionals to do their job. Which professionals are you talking about? You the local authority, you the West Yorkshire Police, you the courts and tribunal services and the judges and the judiciary, all racketeering. You're all grifters, racketeering at the public expense, and the government surely must know about it. But if not, the people will get to know about it one day, sooner or later.
You're approaching the maximum allowed time for recording a message. If you wish to record further, please choose the append option from the menu. If you've finished recording, just hang up. If you don't carry on recording or hang up, your message will be deleted. To listen to your message, press 1. Please record the rest of your message after the tone. When you've finished recording, press the hash key.
Yes, Mr. Kenna, time is once again getting the better of me, and I look to wrap up this conversation or this one-way diatribe, because you're obviously not refusing to engage with me. My brother's birthday is coming up on the 15th of September. I would like to be able to see and speak to him, and so would my sister. So that's point number one. Point number two is it's Eid al-Milad on the very same day. It's a religious festival, and you need to respect me and my brother, my sister's rights for a religious rights otherwise. And it's quite clear that you're quite racist and discriminatory and Islamophobic, but I was just going to go to highlight your own failures by not meeting my brother's needs. Those are my brother's needs. You need to explain to us why you are unlawfully detaining my brother in the manner that you have done on a bag of falsified lies, because
sorry, but you've reached the maximum time available for recording your message. To listen to your message, press 1. Message sent. Goodbye.
Another message sent, another day wasted, another torturous event simply to be whitewashed. Completely ridiculous.